Today, I will show you how you get to go and connect your GoDaddy domain with your Google Workspace account. This will go and ensure that you will be able to use your domain name for your email purposes as well. Not only that, but you can create unlimited amount of emails, and you can also share them with multiple people and also create specific logins for those purposes. Now, you definitely want to go and follow this tutorial, because if there is some small mistakes, what can end up happening is that all of your mail that you will be sending out will be ending in the spam folders of your recipients, which you definitely don't want to. Now, this process is actually quite easy to make. For this, we will need only two things. One is having your domain bought with GoDaddy, and the second one is Google Workspace account. If you don't have your domain bought with GoDaddy yet, you can go and watch this tutorial in here when I will walk you step by step through this process. And if you don't have your Google Workspace account created yet, you can go and sign up. I will include both links down in the description. Now let's connect your GoDaddy account with your Google Workspace. First thing first that we need to do is actually prove that we are the actual owner of this domain. This is very important, because if not, I would go and claim, for example, Amazon.com. Hey, I own it. Send me all the emails for this domain. Well, this cannot happen, so we need to go and prove it. When you are setting up Google Workspace account, this will be the first thing that you need to do. But if you already have the account in here and you just want to connect it in here, come under your admin, under account, you can go and find domains, and under them click on overview. In here you see two options, and you want to go with manage domains. Here, if you don't see your domain, you can just click on add a domain and simply type up your domain name with your top level domain, so your .com, .org, or anything else you are using, and go with the secondary domain options inside here. After that, the process is very simple. We just need to come inside here and sign in with our GoDaddy account. This will automatically connect those two and create a new DNS records for our domain with special verification code already included in here. So we don't need to go and do anything else in here. If you want to go and check this for your own, you can do it very simply. You just need to go under your GoDaddy account, and you need to go and locate the domain you're gonna go and check. Under here, you can just click on the domain itself, or you can go into those three dots in here. And here you can go and check edit DNS. So this is going to be something that we are looking for, and we can go and click on it. This will showcase you all of your DNS records. And when we scroll down, we're going to be able to see that one of the newly added ones is the verification done by Google. So this has successfully been done, and we don't need to do anything more. After that, we just need to go and create Gmail accounts, and this will go and import automatically 5 MX records inside here. Those are going to be your mail exchange record. To put it very simply, what it is actually doing is telling the whole internet that all the emails that you are going to be receiving, send those to Google's servers. We don't want to go and keep them with GoDaddy. We want to go and have them connected with Google servers. And this is once again very easy to do. We just need to go into our account under domains, click on manage domains. And here we just need to go and click on activate Gmail under status. As you can see, it will go and ask us if we want to, for them to set up the MX records for us. Yes, we want to go and click on next. Do not skip this text. And then just we need to go and click on continue and proceed with the activation, fill up some information. You can be asked once again to be signed in with GoDaddy. That's fine. They will just need this for you to import the records. And this process, do not close this tab. It can take few minutes in some cases in order to be connected. Now, don't worry, everything is gonna be done automatically. And as we can see, we have you are all set message in here, and this is how it should look if it is connected. So we can click on done and come back to our DNS records inside GoDaddy. You want to go and click on see all 50 since we have multiple ones in here. And as you can see, you should be able to go and see 5 MX records. You may be asking yourself, well, why 5? Well, if you have 5 and one will not work, you still have 4 working left. If 2 doesn't work, well, you still have 3 more. So this is basically your backup options, but it's doing everything the same. So no worries in here. But as you can see, it added also one additional thing inside here, the SPF record. Now, this is where a lot of people will make a big mistake. They will just keep it in there. Well, we cannot have that. We can only have one SPF record in here. What SPF record is actually doing, it's basically telling that the Google is allowed to send emails from this at lucanoswebsites.com. And if someone else tries to send email, well, you want to be very suspicious. So if you have multiple of those active at once, what will be happening is that all of your outgoing email will most likely end up in a spam folder of the recipients. So that's why we want to have only one active. Now the setup of this is extremely easy, but there are two scenarios that we need to keep in mind. The first one is that you will be using only Gmail for those emails. So you will not longer go and access it via GoDaddy and send emails via GoDaddy. In that case, we can just delete one of those. In the second case, when you still want to use the GoDaddy itself to send emails, well, in that case, you want to go and combine two SPF records into one under the sign @ But in this example, I'm completely fine only using Google Workspace. So what I need to go and do is delete this longer version and update the second version just by changing this setting into @. Now, one thing that can happen and probably will happen is that you will get this error message in here. That's completely fine. What you need to go and do is come back, edit it, and under the value, you want to delete everything besides the v equals SPF1. If you delete everything, you keep the name at @, that's fine, click save, and now you should be able to go and delete it without any problem. And the only modification we need to go and do is come back to the one SPF record that's still here and change the name from this text inside here to only @signed. And click on save and click on continue. And this has been done successfully. And now we have only one SPF record, which is great. Now we need to do only very few amount of things. The first is going to be our DKIM. So this is basically going to act like our authentication. This is kind of a digital signature for every email, so that the recipients, they will automatically know that yes, this is from us. It was not changed along the way and it is legitimate. So this is something that's very good to have and it's extremely easy to set up. So we can actually go and set this up from Google. So we need to come back into our administration of Workspace. And into search bars, you want to go and write DKIM inside here. And you should see this option with the Gmail logo, which is basically DKIM authentication. So we want to go and click on that one. And it will take us to this page inside here. Important thing is if you have multiple domains in here, select the correct one, which you are trying to connect with GoDaddy, and click on generate new record. In here, you have a pop-up message. You can keep all the settings and just click on continue and generate. And here we can see this is what it generated as. So we have our TXT records, we have the name, and we have the value itself. So what we need to do now is only take this from Google and copy it inside GoDaddy. Super easy. In here, if you want to add completely new record in here, you want to go under your domain, click on DNS records, and add new record. And you should see this pop up. So under type, we want to go and choose TXT. Under name, we will just copy what is already in here. So under the host, copy it and paste it inside here. And under the value, we're going to go and take this big string of code and just place it in there. It's super, super easy. And in the time to leave value, you can just put it into 1 hour. That's going to be completely fine. And here is how it should look as of now. So we have everything in here. Important thing, do not close this window yet. We still need to go and start authentication. So you can wait like 5 minutes and then click on the start authentication. This can take few hours. As you can see it written inside here, it can take in some extreme cases up to 48 hours for DNS changes to fully propagate. So if you are testing this and you're still not receiving the email correctly, wait few hours or maybe in some cases few days And after that, it would most likely work. I haven't seen this not work basically ever. So we just need to be patient. And now we have only one last thing that needs to be done, and this is our DMARC records. This is basically gonna go and send us very special reports that stuff like the SPF, a DKIM, it went through, everything is going fine. Now, we'll never access this. This is just good to have, and it's basically for the peace in mind. It's really no big deal. We just need to go into this website called easydmarc.com. I will leave the link down in the description. And under the tools, we need to go and create on DMARC record generator. In here, simply put up your domain you are trying to generate. And in here, we can go and fill up all of those information. Now, feel free to copy all of those besides the email where they will go and send this to you. Now, keep in mind, you do not want to go and have this under your real email, so support or sales or something like that. What I do is I create a separate, basically email address for this under the same domain and call it something like DMARC. After that, feel free to copy all of my settings inside here. One thing you want to go and put is the failure reporting option under 1. And then we can go and generate DMARC record. And here, once again, you see they will automatically go propagate all it together and put it in one value inside here. So once again, we just need to go and create a new DMARC record inside here. So once again, go to add new record under txt. We just need to go and add underscore DMARC and copy and paste the value that we have had in this generator in here. Under time to live, you can put once again 1 hour, it should be fine. And once again, the thing we need to go and do is just go, review it, scroll down, and we see 2 DMARC records. We only want to have 1, and we need to delete the 1 that is still connected and sending it towards GoDaddy servers. We do not want to have that. You can simply go and check which one has your domain, keep that, and delete the one that doesn't have it. And it should look something like this. Now everything is actually connected and you can fully go and use Google Workspace to go and send the emails. So just to quickly showcase you that it is actually working, you want to go under your account, domains, click on overview, click on manage domains. And in here, you want to go and add user. So I will go and create a completely new email address in here. And you can see we can go and put the name in there. So for your first name, your last name, you can do the email address itself. So I'm going to go and use support. We can see it automatically is using our domain. Secondary email address, we don't need to worry about it. I'll connect it with my own. And then we can click on continue. And you can see it has automatically created everything for us. Now we can just send it to a person that will be logging inside here. If you don't have person like this, just put your email in here. It will also generate password and everything. You can also print it. Now, if I go to my personal email, this is how it would look for the recipients. So to whomever you have actually sent it to, they can simply go, click on sign it, click understand, and here they can go and create their own password. So they don't need to go and use the weird one that Google automatically created. And here you can see it. They're able to go and access all of the apps. And if they go under the Gmail, you can see it's completely new Gmail with this address that's going to be specifically used for this. So let me actually go and test some message in here. I will go and add text, image in there and send it to myself. I want to add image and stuff like this just to make sure that it will not end up in my spam folder. So after it's spent, I will come to my email. I can see it under sent, so we can see that it has been successfully sent. It's showing the support at lucanoswebsites.com as we selected it. So I can come back to my actual email, and if I refresh it, I can see that the email has arrived in here. And it includes everything. Now let me actually go and try to send email to this newly created email address. So I will go and include some images. I will go and even include some links to make sure it's working. I'm going to send it in there. Now, if I go back and log in into incognito mode, so we know that it's not connected with anything else, I can simply come in here, log in only into Gmail, put in my email that I have selected it, and you can see completely accessing in here. I can see it with my name in here, and this is the message that I have sent. I can keep responding, everything is working and it's being sent the correct way. So this is how you get to go and connect your GoDaddy domain with Google Workspace account and keep using all of the emails that you wish to have. Keep in mind that some of those changes can take few hours to take place. So if you still have some issues within 2 days after changing it, that's completely fine. Just wait patiently and it will get there. And as you saw, there are multiple steps that you do not want to miss. So feel free to go and check this video again, save it, and hopefully it will work for you. If you have any question, feel free to leave it down in the comments and I will happily get back to you. This is everything from me. Have a nice day and goodbye.